Top o' the morning to you. It is now 5:07 a.m. on Wednesday, June 12th. I have done this Ozempic now for 1 week, and I'm here to talk about it. I'm even going to do a little bit of an unboxing, and I'm going to give myself my next injection right here with you. So, first of all, these first few weeks that I'm on this Ozempic, the doctor says, listen, you're not getting the full dose. For anything like this, you have to kind of like wean yourself up to the full dose, and that's going to take at least 2 months when you do it. I think it's like 1 or 2 months. We're going to do like a quarter shot, which is 0.25 milligrams. And then for the next month or two, it would be half a shot, 0.5 milligrams. And then I think it's milligrams. I'll get back to that in a minute. And then once the body's used to this new chemical in the system, boom, you do it to the full dose of one, and then you take that for as long as you take it for. So, to start off, it's only been 1 week, and in that 1 week, it's only been 0.25 milligrams. So, there are out there, I am sure, people to talk about, oh wow, in one shot, I've made all these changes to my body. And good for them if they do. I'm just not expecting that to be out of the gate. There you go. Okay. Um, Reactions. I've had none. I was told, and I did a little bit of online research, that in the first week you might see nausea, you might have some vomiting. There are things that while this thing works on the stomach to kind of give you that form of chemical lap band, that you're going to kind of like, feel it in a way, or maybe if you have your old eating habits and you continue them, as the container gets smaller and smaller, you might not feel good if you fill it up too fast. So, I myself didn't feel anything. I was prepared for it though. Like there was one night, I think we have upstairs we have a nice soaking tub. So once in a while, I like to jump in the bath, make it very hot, and just kind of like relax. The first night, I think it was Wednesday, I did this. I put a garbage can next to me as a just in case. Okay, I didn't need it, but if the urge did happen to come upon, within the first couple hours, I wanted to be ready for it. And then after that moment, I didn't do that again. Didn't need to. Now, another reason this might be the case is in my large frame, maybe 0.25 milligrams doesn't have the effect it needs to have as far as side effects are concerned. So I did what I did, and I've lived my week. One thing I did do during the week, though, that was different than I had done before, was because I'm led to understand that this thing kind of like shrinks the stomach a little bit. I started to approach my week as if, act as if, is what I said to myself. Act as if your tummy already has a smaller capacity. Act as if it's already done its job and now you're just going to live out. So I immediately started to watch certain intake. And I immediately started to look at, my nightcaps and going to bed drinks while my wife and I finally settled down after putting the kids to sleep to watch our one episode before we go to bed early. So the reason why I say that is that right now, and I'll show you my little high-tech graphic in a second, is I have seen a small loss, but I can't just say it's the drug because I also had a small lifestyle change. And hopefully, with the three things in conjunction, with taking the injection, with changing the lifestyle, and increasing my activities, I should see the full benefits that I require out of this. And those full benefits isn't just lbs on a scale. The full benefits will be when I start taking my blood tests with my doctor to see how did that A1C react through the combination of doing all these three things. How do things like, well, I'll probably have to go and get another scan of my liver, which has some fat deposits on it as well, which probably does not allow the liver to work as well as it should. He said those should kind of clear up a little bit as well. So we'll probably have to go take a scan of that later on to see if it has progressed or regressed. So that's what I'm hoping throughout this whole thing. Okay. My visual aid and graphics department came up with this handy dandy thing. So in case people are curious, we are now sitting at 283.1. Okay. Now this began at 286. So in the 1 week, 2.9 has disappeared from my system. Now, like I said, it's only a quarter shot for me. There's a lot to work with here, and I've changed my lifestyle. So there's no one thing I can say, oh, this is because of that. And I don't want it to say, I need this and this alone. Changing the mindset is very important. But on to the main attraction now. We're going to do what I'll call a little bit of an unboxing so people can see what's out there in case they do decide to do this or need to do this. And I'm going to give myself my second shot here right now. So to start out with, here's my Ozempic box. And literally to unbox, let me open up what we have here. Now the first thing we have here is all the sets of instructions and information that come regarding semaglutides. Get rid of that. We have our injectable pen. And then we have this fine thing which actually comes with the needle heads. Okay, so if we see this, we open up there and open up there. Whoa, 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 and I just made a mess. So it actually comes with a very little lovely display of needles in here as we need them. And there you go. So I've already used the one already. We're now going to go on to number 2. The pen. On cap, we have our top waiting for the needle. Little screw top there. So, as we take one of our little... Well, I am not good this morning. So, take one of our handy dandy things out there. I will undo the little protector. And I will take my pen and I'll take my screw and I'll put one into the other and twist, 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 twist until it is fully attached. Now it still has my other protector cap on there, but we are locked and loaded. Now the pen itself has this little twisty thing on it, which I will dial in the milligrams that are right here. Okay, so there actually is a thing here. So if I twist, listen. Point. Can this camera even focus well enough to do this? It probably can't. All right, this actually does say 0.25 in the little window there. So I now know I have the proper dosage on this pen. Now I have to worry about my injection site. And I am not going to show you my belly. It is unnecessary. But let's just say what the doctor says is you want to do it off to the side of your body. So I'm probably going to do it around here as far as like up and down is concerned. And make sure it's below the belly button. So that's the most optimal place that this is going to be. And the injection itself, the needle is very, very small. It really does not have a depth that you would be like, that you see in a movie, you know, when they try to give you like that truth serum, or they're going to put you down and they pull out this needle that's longer than my fingers, you know, no. I'll show you that in a second. Just let me get my little alcohol treatment here to make sure my site is nice and clean. And as I take off my little cappy cap, see, you can barely even see it. I want to put a background on it maybe. Here, I'll take this. So that needle is so small, there it is, so fine. So you almost think it won't even like reach all the way through the skin, the way it's so small, And it's got a nice little window here too. You can almost see fluid inside. But I'm gonna prepare myself. I got my thumb ready on my injector. Gonna look down here. This is perfect for cameras. Looking down, by the way. Right about. It's in. Press the button. Unclicked. Pull out. Voila. That's done. So a little wipey wipe. Make sure I'm clean. Okay. Now for disposal, they want you to kind of undo the whole process. I will recap the needle to make sure it does not stick anybody. I can put it back into the same container if I wish to help unscrew it. I have no dexterity this morning whatsoever. Voila! I will now dispose of this. This is just garbage. Put that over to the side over there. And now I'll rebox my stuff and put it back on my shelf for another week. So, for a person like me, certainly nothing I would have to be... Oh, I dropped my other instructions on the ground. Certainly nothing to be afraid of. This is so... something that you can just be self-administering. There's nothing to be concerned about. Now, there will be people out there that certainly will have reactions, and it's quite possible that their reactions are because they will feel that small amount of dose in their system a lot more than I would feel it in mine. So, that's all I have for you today. Nice little short one. We're sitting there less than 13 minutes. Again, I'll take this journey. You come along with me. Hopefully I'll see something good start happening. For a person like me, I think I might start seeing it here first, which is good because this is a little Fred Flintstone large on me. And I'm also hoping to show that this stuff is safe. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's supposed to be safe. So I'm not going to think otherwise unless something does occur. And if it does, I'll let you know. All right? You enjoy the rest of your day. It's a lovely Wednesday out there in New Jersey. And I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.